Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel. This video is part of a training playlist which is in the description. You can see this number here, there is a problem. But since this number is bigger than the width of this column, if I just hover my mouse there for a few seconds, it tells me that it's 1200. So how can we do that? You can move your mouse here, click and drag, and now you can see these numbers. This was one way to adjust the width of a column. Or maybe you can see that this is something written in there, and you can see here it is salesperson, but you cannot see the rest of the text. You can again click here and do like this. Another way would be to do as go here and just double click. It will automatically adjust to the maximum width needed. Another way of doing this would be to click here, go to format, and do a auto fit column width. That was the double click which I did previously, and that's it. Now you can also do the auto fit on a certain box or maybe selection. For example, in this case, I want to do auto width. Now let me tell you a tip here. If I move my mouse here to copy, it says this is copy, of course, and then it says the short key is Control C. You can see this in the box, but there are many buttons. There is no short key for them. What we can do if we don't want to use our mouse and just get used to using the keyboard to look very professional, you see we were going to format and do a auto fit column width, and we want to click this but without a mouse, and there is also no short key directly like Control A, B, C or whatever. What we can do is we press Alt button from keyboard, just press and leave the button. Now you can see this top bit here, there are a few boxes with numbers or alphabets in there. We want to go to Home tab, so I'll click H from keyboard. Now we are in Home tab. Now we want to go to Format, and it's O, so I'll just do O from keyboard. And we want to do Auto Fit Column Width, which is I, so I'll just press I from keyboard. I know this is a bit of, you would say, I mean, I can do this with my mouse easily. Yes, you're right, but with the time, there are some things you have to do again and again, like this column width. I don't even sometimes remember where is this auto fit column width, because I'm used to doing this. I know that if you want to adjust your column, all I'll do is click here and then I'll press Alt HOI. Not not combine button, but one by one. Alt HOI. So this is how I normally do, and there are a lot of keys which I've been using, and now I just feel more confident and time saving on these keys. There is another benefit of this. If I want to make this column width equal to category, I don't want this living room to be displayed full, but I only want to see this category. And if it says living or something, then that's fine. So what I'll do is I'll just click this category, D1. I'll do Alt HOI. And now you can see the column width is adjusted with this category. Let's say my data is huge in columns and I want to display it in a certain print range or visible range instead of I scrolling right or left. So this is how you can do Alt HOI, auto column width. You can use it also for height. One more, two more keys I want to show you are since we are trying to also learn some keyboard shortcuts of moving things here and there. Like I want to click here, I want to click here, but I want to use my keyboard instead of mouse. What I'll do is I can move this up, down, left, right, just like I said, from arrows. But I want to move this to A1. What I'll do is hold Control and press Home button from keyboard. It will move to the first cell and column, which is A1. If I do a Control End button, then it will move to the end of the sheet till we have data in there, not the end of all of this sheet. There are like thousands of rows in there. Now let's go back to the top using Control Home. Let's say I know I can do this and go to the end, but it will take a lot of time, like maybe we have a lot of rows. So if you want to move to the end, you hold Control button and press down. It will move to the end of the list. If I click Control up, then it will move to the top. If I click Control right, then it will move to the end of the, if there is any blank box, then obviously it won't move past that box. Also, if you want to select something, then for example, I'm here, instead of dragging your mouse, you can do a shift and click down, 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 maybe right, maybe left. So this is how you do the selection. Once I leave the shift button, and that's it. This is selection. What if I want to select this till the end of here? I can do I can hold my shift button and click here, or I can do shift button and do a down, 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 or I can do a control which moves our selection to the end of row or column, and also I'll hold shift. Then if I go for down button, then it will move to the end. Same is for left, right, up, down. Control moves to the end, shift also does the selection. And last thing I want to show you is, let's say I want to auto fit column width and I want to select this column H. You would say I will go here and click. But what if you want to do this from your keyboard? All you have to do is to hold Control and press space. This way it will select the column and then we'll do Alt HOI to automatically fit the width. We can also select a row using Shift space. Column is Control space and row is Shift space. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing for more Excel tutorials. Again, this video is part of a full training. You can find the link in the description and save the playlist or bookmark. I'll see you soon in the next video.